How's it going? I'm Dr. Gumar for NewTube.com, and today we're doing something a bit different. I was nice enough to be included in the Diablo 3 closed beta, thanks to a college friend of mine. Bender, thanks a lot. And we're going to do a little bit of a quick look. I've been playing a bit as the Barbarian, so let's go ahead, dive in, see what's going on. So here is my Barbarian. Right now, check out lots of different stats. Obviously, I just have a level 9 Barbarian. I think for the beta, the level cap is 13, and you can actually play as all 5 of the character classes. Right now, basic warrior class, he's pretty cool. He's a very rustic old man. All the characters seem to have some very unique voice acting. At the beginning, he's kind of sounded like a Luddite, just kind of dumb, but he's just smart and speaks kind of slowly. But I'm going to go ahead and start a later quest and go ahead and load this up. So it feels really good. It looks pretty good. A lot of people were worried about that. It looks a little too much like World of Warcraft. I personally don't think it does. It's not as dark as the other Diablos, but still looks fairly decent. Here is the altar in which you can change your skills. The number of skills you can have available open up later on. So level 12, I'll be able to have 4 skills activated at once. So let's hear some of the voice acting.
Leoric's crown has been reforged.
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door.
Seems like everybody has some voice acting. Every single character, so it's quite well done. I don't think anybody just has a line of text. I'll go into this bar in a minute, and you can see just for flavor text.
The fallen star.
You can hear some. Should hear some extra.
You know what would take everyone's mind off their troubles? One of Theodos's great comedies.
I've seen one of them. 2 men dressed as women screeching at each other.
And everything's done in stereo. It's probably done in 5.1. I don't know 5.1
Glad
though.
to hear it.
But
rehearsals in 3 hours.
Right now it's coming out the left channel, and when I move to the right, they're speaking on my right channel. So I find that rather interesting. Very well done. So let's just get into it. Let's go to the cathedral. So this is the last of the 4 quests for the beta. Right now I'm trying to chase down the Black King. I already did this before, so right now I'm just kind of leveling up and going to go ahead and grab a few items for some crafting. There's some great blacksmithing in this game in which I can use this item right here, the Nephilim Cube, and break it down and break down any item into smaller components, and then I can use that at the blacksmith to forge different things, and I increase my blacksmithing abilities. So we have some basic fighting over here. Right now I'm the warrior, so I build Fury up over time. Right now I'm using Cleave, which hits multiple enemies at once. And then I can use that Fury up for abilities like big old hammer, or a little spinning move like that. And then I could just do a basic attack if I wanted to, but there's no real point. Let's see. Nice thing is summoning a companion. That way I don't need to run around and pick up all the extra gold that pops up. So there's a basic attack. Doesn't build me any fury, and it actually rather pointless for the warrior simply because his other attacks build fury and do more damage. Let's see if I can get this thing to stop clipping. I'll clear the ground and be right back in a second. Wait, I got a new ring. Let's equip that shit. Lucky ring. Yeah, buddy. Alright, be back in 1 second. Alright, and we are back. Hopefully that breaks down a little bit of the clipping. I guess my processor was doing a bit too much recording all this, as well as trying to show how smooth this animation is.
It's not my time to die.
So right now I got an item that I do not want to use. Right now my shield is much better than that buckler. Much fucking better, goddamn. So I'm going to go ahead and break it down. And I got a common scrap out of it. Right now I'm over top of the text box, but obviously not much text going on. Just in general. Gained a level, got an achievement. This has the same type of achievement system that they put out for WoW, which is nice. And I've locked the use of my passive skill, which I'll check that out in just a minute.
I'll taste your fear.
So right now I unlocked a passive skill. I can either do Pound of Flesh, increase the chance of finding health, which is kind of good for a Barbarian, because they take a lot of hits, or increase my critical hit chance. So I'm just going to go ahead and go straight up damage. And then wonder if I can... No, okay, so when you first set an ability, you have to do it right away. And you can do it right away for free, and after that, you must go ahead and do it at the altar. Okay, I think I was here before. Let me try and fast track it to the boss area. So right now I'm just kind of grinding for items and levels. So I'll show you guys a boss fight. Fucking hate these birds. Well, at least they're not as bad as all these bats. But man, when they first rolled in, they were a bitch. Yeah, now they freeze me. So a lot of the enemies have a specific thing when they die. Hopefully I'll run into one of the fat bastards that blows up. It's not as good, so since it's a magic item, I got some more magic stuff from it. Some subtle essence to help me create purple items. I guess purple's the best. Sorry, not purple. Purple or that blue color is for regular magical stuff. So stuff that has extra little flavor to it. So like that scythe is +7 damage, and then the yellow is the rare. So it goes magic, then rare, and then probably have legendary somewhere in there. I mean, great textures on the wall. This guy has been decapitated, or, well, not decapitated, he's just been pierced up through the wall. It's very nice. That's where I came from. Yeah, it is. Shit. Walked all the way back. My bad, guys. Map's nice. It's movable. On screen, everything happens real time. It feels like I'm actually in their servers, because at some point, you know, you saw the stuttering before, but at some point when the game's running smooth and I'm not recording at the same time, you can feel like a little bit of lag. So I think always you're running on their servers. Like not real noticeable lag throughout the whole game, but every once in a while a small little spike would pop up and be problematic. Here we are. Right now the Barbarian's a lot of fun. He can handle a lot of people at once. Just like that. This guy is a Templar, part of the quest line.
Your magic is weakening. I am free. Now, back to my mission.
Who are you?
You will know soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well. Tell me, what brought you to this infernal place?
I come to vanquish the Skeleton King.
As do I.
I can't remember where his gear is. Here. Still shitty shield and +1 damage, not gonna worry about that. So I mean, great color variation compared to the other Diablo games that were all black and red, so it, you know, the nice thing about it,
He's free! Do not let him off!
including the, you know, the WoW palette essentially, is that you get great colors like that blue over there. So I'm gonna equip this shit.
Warrior of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past...
Right over here is where a comet fell that released all this crazy shit. Or resurrected all this crazy stuff. So, what was pretty interesting. It's nice that everybody has full voice work, though. It really helps out a lot to being able to pay attention and continue on with the story.